Hey everyone, it's Looming by A here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make this really cute triple twist bracelet. Yes, this is my own design. I don't think anybody else has made it, and you can use as much colors as you want for this unique design. For this bracelet I use 3, but for the tutorial I'm only going to be using 2 colors. You can use as many colors as you want, and today I'm going to be using this metallic mixed pack. It is super cute. It has like about 7 different colors, I believe, and it comes with 24 C-clips. And also the other supplies that you will need in order to make this bracelet are 1 hook. You can either use a metal tipped hook or a regular plastic hook. This design is so easy that you can use whichever one because it won't be really harsh on the stem of your hook. You'll also need a C-clip. The reason why is because it securely secures the bands on the bracelet. As you see in the bracelet that I made before, this has a C-clip. The reason why that I want to use it is because it secures the bands very tightly and it doesn't let them slip out. So that is why I would recommend a C-clip to use instead of slip knotting it off. But not least, I'm going to be using these really cute small little round plastic bowls. They are white, as you can see right here. They help me keep my bands where they need to be instead of falling all over the table. So this is very, very optional. If you do not have these, then you can use a plastic container or whatever. So this is what I'm going to be using in to order and place my bands in so they will not be messed up all around the table while I'm shooting the tutorial. If you guys want to know what colored bands I'm using from the mixed metallic pack, I am going to be using the metallic blue and the metallic purple. You may not really see the actual pretty shine that they have because I'm sort of shooting at night right now, so you can't really see the glamour and glare that they have on the edges and of the bands. But they are very pretty. I'd recommend to buy them if they have them at your local stores or online at rainbowloom.com. And the amount of bands that this bracelet takes right here will be linked in the description box below. Hopefully in the beginning of this tutorial I mentioned that you need your rainbow loom, so if I didn't, then you do need your rainbow loom. This will take up the whole loom, so I just want you to know before we get started. Now that we have everything that we need, let's get started. The first step that you will need to do is grab the first color of your band. I'm going to be using this metallic blue. And what you want to do is you want to get your loom, get the band, make sure that your arrows are pointing up and that it is in a staggered position. Going to get your band and place it right across, like so. You'd want to get another blue band or whatever color you are using and just place it right across from the center to the bottom right. Now this is just making a single chain. It's very simple. You're just going to be placing them across from each other each time until we get to the very end of our loom. And you want to make sure that you push down the center bands each time because it just makes it better. And we will also be adding more bands than just these bands that we are placing on right now. So we are almost at the top of our loom, so I will just be continuing to place my bands on until we get to almost the top. And I'm almost at the top right here. I want you to know that when we place the band right here to the end of this center peg, you want to stop right there. And just ignore these 2 pegs that are right here because we will not be using them today. So now this is what our loom should look like. It's all zigzag diagonal. And now what you want to do is you want to get your next bands. I'm going to be using these metallic purple. And what you want to do is, before we start to place the bands, we want to make sure that all of our bands are pushed down on the loom. So I'll be right back with that done. All of our bands are pushed down. You want to just get the next color that you're using. And you just want to go from that center peg at the bottom right here that we placed our blue bands or whatever other color you're using. And you just want to get it and place it from the bottom to the top, straight up from that peg to this one that's in front of it. So you just want to do that until you get all the way down. This is very easy to do actually. And you just want to keep on going until you reach the top of the last peg of the loom. So now, once your bands are fully straight from the bottom all the way to the top of the middle of the loom, you want to just push the rows down. So I'm going to be using my 2 fingers for this. And this is really easy. All you have to do is just push down the center bands, since they're the only ones that were on the top. So now, the last step is to get our next color. Once again, I am using the metallic blue, which is right here. And we're just going to place them across once again. So this is very easy. You just want to get it diagonally. Just place it in a zigzag formation. Make sure that it's on top of every other band. I have 6 more bands to place, which is pretty close to the top, so I will just be continuing placing my bands on right now. So I am now done placing all of my bands on my loom, and this is what it looks like now. It looks very pretty. To me, it sort of looks like an ocean with like a purple line in the center, I guess, but I don't know. It looks really pretty to me though. So now what we are going to do is the hooking process. So before we do that, we want to turn our loom around with the arrows facing towards us now. Where are the arrows at? Or the arrow? The arrow is right here. As you can sort of tell, it's in between all those bands. So now we are going to just get our you need one more band, sorry, and that is for capping a cap band. So what you want to do is you want to place it on the peg and wrap it 3 times. You just want to place it on once, 2 times, and then the last one is the 3rd time, like that. This is my most favorite part of them all. This is the hooking process. So this is when you get either your plastic hook, where is the camera? Sorry, your plastic hook or your metal tip hook. Today I'm going to be using my blue metal tip hook. And what you're going to do is, as you can see right there, there is a 3-layered cap band that we just placed on. You just want to lift it up above all of the 3 other bands that are layered on the bottom. You want to put your hook through those 3 capped bands and get the first top band that you see. For me, it's the color blue. You want to get it, pull it off the peg, and place it on the peg diagonal to the right from it. Then this is the most easiest part of them all. You just want to go under the bands and get that one loose band and place it to the center. And then in the center there is a blue band. If you can see right about there, there is a blue band. You just want to pick it up and go diagonal. And you want to go under again, get the blue band, go to the center, and so on. This is very easy. It's just like making a single chain. Super simple and very easy. So I'm sorry if I go a little bit too fast or a little bit too slow for some, but I just want to make sure that this is a very clear and easy step to do. I'm going to be continuing on from here, so what we are going to do is just the exact same thing that we did before. We're going to go under these 2 bands and get the bottom band, lift it up, pull it over diagonally to the next peg, then go under, grab that band that is the top under the 2 bands that were right here. And so we're just going to keep on doing the exact same thing. And I think that you guys got it from here, so I'm just going to be doing the exact same thing until I reach the top. I have one more band to pull over until I fully completed this right side. So you just want to go under these 2 bands once again and grab the bottom band. Pull it up and over to the center. And now we are fully done with the right side of our triple twist bracelet. This next step is the most easiest one out of them all. What we are going to do is we're going to get our hook, go under the 3 layered cap bands, grab that purple band or whatever color you are using. Just place it on the top peg that is in front of it. Now make sure that you're grabbing the right band, because it may be mistaken as a different band, and then that could leave your whole entire bracelet at risk, because if you grab the wrong band, then there is a pretty big chance of it falling apart. I want you guys to have a better view of what I'm trying to show. So there is a purple bottom band right there, and what I'm going to do is go inside and just get that one purple band. And that is the only bands that I am getting out of all of them. I am now at the top of my loom, and this is what it looks like. It looks like teardrops or raindrops coming. Oops, there, I see a mistake right there that I have made. It didn't fully go over the peg. There. Now they all look like teardrops or raindrops, and now what we're going to do for this next step is the exact same thing that we did for the right side, except that it's going to be on the left side. So what we're going to do is we're going to go under that cap band right here, grab the bottom left band and pull it to the diagonal left. Now this is very easy, so I'm just going to be going a little bit faster than what I usually do, if I can get the right bands. Three more bands to hook, so I'm just going to do that really quickly. So once you've gotten all of your bands hooked, this is what it should look like from the bottom all the way up to the top. What you want to do is be very careful with this part. We are going to start to take it off of our loom. So I would first start with the right side. Just take those bands off really quickly. But when you are taking off the bands, do not take off this peg of bands. Just don't take these off, because these are the main bands that hold everything together. Now we are going to take off the left side of pegs, or bands, sorry. We're going to take off the left bands that are on the left peg. Now all we have left to take off is the center row. Just take it off very little at a time. So you just want to take off your cap band